I'm Jessica Moore. This is my first year teaching here at Pullman High School. I grew up in Federal Way, but both of my parents grew up on farms in North Dakota, so growing up we'd spend every summer back on the farm. And so I guess that's kind of my background, but I really got interested into horticulture in high school and came to WSU and went to college, and now I'm here.
And then what year did you graduate from Washington State, and with what degree?
In 1995 with a BS in ornamental horticulture and a BS in agriculture education. And then I had a minor in business administration.
And what interested you about horticulture?
A lot. I mean, because there's so many possibilities with horticulture. You know, there's so many different aspects. You know, you have difference between apples, you have the greenhouse production, the floral design. We kind of ran our classes like a business within the school, so we did a lot of the prom flowers, and we did all the invoicing, and we took care of all that ourselves.
How did you decide on a career in ag education?
I didn't to start with. I knew I wanted to go into horticulture, and at the time there was only 2 colleges in Washington that offered horticulture. One of them was Bellevue Community College, and then the other one was WSU. So those are only 2 places I applied. And so when I was just about done, I thought, I think I want to teach horticulture. And then my dad was one of those people that said, well, do it now or you never will, and you'll kick yourself later. So I checked into what I had to do, and that's how I got into ag education.
And then what made you decide Washington State over Bellevue Community College?
It was a 4-year versus a 2-year. I thought a 4-year degree would take me further.
And what was your experience like at WSU?
It was a good experience, and made a lot of good friends, and you kind of make a lot of connections also with other people, and it's kind of fun to keep in touch and see what they're doing now. Did intramural sports, the Hort Club, Ag Ed Club. I think it was a great experience. It wasn't, I had friends that went to the UW, and it was just huge, and they never really got to know their professors, and horticulture wasn't overly huge, and neither was Ag Ed, and I felt got to know our professors, and I thought that was a bonus.
Who was your favorite professor?
Probably Dr. Kurt Shekel. I thought he was great because in the horticulture department there's some classes that are kind of tough and you start to get discouraged, and he just keeps pushing you on through, and he really encouraged us and didn't let us get down too far, and he was one of those that also helped me find a job, if I needed extra things, and he'd always find something for me to do, and I just thought he was great, and he obviously cared about all his students, and that kind of showed through his teaching.
And then what was your most challenging class at WSU?
There was a Soils 441, Soils Fertility. That one was kind of tough. My other class was plant propagation. It was just a tough class because there was so much involved with our labs and everything, and the big research paper at the end was a nightmare. So I guess that puts that up there.
Overall, how do you feel your WSU education prepared you for teaching?
I think it helped. I think it's hard to learn a lot of stuff in the classroom versus actually being in the classroom, because you see teaching in classes, you have everything so much more controlled, and then when you're out on your own, it's not anything like that. So I think that they do as well as they can. I mean, it's just you're never going to be fully prepared and not feel a little flustered, and as long as you know that going in, I think you're fine.
What classes are you teaching now?
I teach 2 sections of horticulture, and they're just juniors and seniors. So it's kind of nice. They are definitely, it's a lab science, so they're trying to get another science credit probably for college. Mm-hmm. So, and some of them are just trying to get a lab science to graduate. So my students are kind of all over the board. We have some that have grown up on farms and still live on farms. We have some that live in town and think all that stuff's icky. There's just a good mix in there, and it's interesting from day to day what you're going to get. Some of them want to just go back and farm, maybe go get a college degree. Some of them just want to maybe do pesticide applications. Others talk about floral design, maybe a career in that route. Some of them thought fruit growers, but didn't realize that they had to move to certain areas, and so they changed their minds. So I think they're just kind of all over on what they think they might like to do, but they're still in the thought process stage.
But do a lot of them want to pursue careers in agriculture as far as you can tell?
I have, I think, 54 students, and maybe a third talked seriously about it. They seem really interested in golf course management and turf grass management type of positions because they seem to like where that could take you.